What's going on with his sickness? Y'all know what time it is, man. It's interview time. And this time this time I'm bringing y'all somebody, man. He's really a friend of mine. I know this guy in real life. I've been knowing. We have mutual friends. It's pretty much damn near like family, And if you haven't heard of him, well, here's the opportunity for y'all to get to know him right now. Go ahead and introduce yourself, boy.
Oh, man, I'm the San Diego Underboy, man. Sonny Bo, a.k.a. the Bonafide, man. Cool, what's happening with it, bro, man? It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, man. First of all, it's all about you today, man. So how you doing on this wonderful afternoon right now?
Oh, bro, I'm just trying to get to it, man. It's been a lot of stuff going on musically, especially, with the loss of that big legend, man, Jackie. I'm a Jackie fan, man. That kind of hit me hard. You feel me? It seemed like we keep losing real ones around here. But, we still pushing.
Indeed. This ain't your first time on Cygnus. You definitely a well-known member in the forums when the Southern Cali forums was popping. People seeing you on there heavily, speaking your piece and giving your opinions and shout outs and everything like that. But for the listeners that might not be familiar with you, we like to kick these interviews off with a brief introduction. Why don't you go ahead and let everybody know your beginnings of your musical background? The start of Sonny Bo.
Oh yeah, the start of Sonny Bo, it kind of kicked off in the early 2000s. I dropped 2 underground albums. One was called Underground Volume 1. The second one was Underground Volume 2. And then me, Dank, and Steve Hartman, we formed the Batcave and dropped the album called The H2 Bo. That dropped around 2003. And that was like the first album that really kind of got me some significant buzz. We was, doing major shows and everything. And that was like the first glimpse of Sonny Bo on a level other than just in San Diego. We had a pretty notable buzz all through LA, Vegas. And after that, I had to take a little hiatus due to some legal issues because, the streets is real, man. You know how we get in the streets, man, about our paper chase. But I made a return back and dropped some mixtapes, Mac to the Future, The Instruction Manual, and a group album, The League. So one of my Lakeview partners, Mac Guru, and my dude, Skywalk. And that's what kind of got my buzz back circulating in the streets, from Dago to the Bay, so to speak.
Not to take away from you, so to speak, you started out, your buzz started booming when you hooked up with Hartman and Dank and y'all formed the Batcave. But I want you to also speak on, you've been involved with music before you even touched the microphone. Would that be safe to say?
That would be safe to say. Yeah.
Being that your brother, why don't you tell us a little something about your brother, man? His dick that he put in the game during his time before you be what I'm pretty sure he was some inspiration to where you at right now today.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it all started with my big bro, Ajamu, man. He had a group, Southeast One, and he was doing some major production at the time. He was working with some major artists. He was working with Whitney Houston, He did some stuff with Doug Rashid when Doug was doing the All Eyes on Me. Doug did a couple songs on the All Eyes on Me. I'd Rather Be Nigga and a couple more. I forget the exact ones. He was working with Brandy at the time. So Big Bro, he dropped the album in 1995 called Southeast One. It was getting real heavy radio play. And that kind of right there was the beginning of, me deciding, that Sonny Bo wanted to rap, but I was paying attention to the local legends such as, Big June and Baby Scar. And, we all from the same, cloth, the same neighborhood. So honestly, musically, it was all around me. So, I was pretty much, destined to do this, destined to get on a microphone.
So today, 2015, man, you named off about 7 projects already from your past. Currently, though, we've been paying attention, man, and I think since, I want to say, if I'm correct, 2013 till now, you've been viciously killing them on the digital side. Singles, EPs, album. You got the Evolution right now. Several singles from that.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and talk about that, man? You know?
Man, you know, Last Flight to Vegas, it was a real symbolic album for me, man. It was kind of like, you know, I was going through some things and I really didn't know exactly which way I was going to take my career musically because I've been making street music and mixtapes, and I kind of wanted to create a new sound because, you know, when people talk about San Diego music, it's almost like they speak about us on a subpar level. I always hear, man, oh, that's dope for some Dago music. That's dope for some Dago music, as if we have a subpar standard, man, like as if we're not real hip-hop. Like you can't play a Jay-Z album and then listen to, you know, Triggeration Station or Urban Survival Syndrome or, you know, Big June the Movie right after, you know, or a Center of Attention right after or a God Made Dirt right after. So, you know, I did that Last Flight to Vegas double disc, you know, really trying to showcase a sound lyrically, you know, have the street shit involved, and then kind of have a sound that not is commercial for the word using commercial, but like having a broader appeal so that they could see, man, you know, San Diego ain't just about one thing. We're multifaceted. And that Last Flight to Vegas kind of kicked off that evolution, man, and that kind of is what got my buzz internationally. So, you know, it's a pocket of fans everywhere in different countries that, you know, got a bar Sonny Bo that have no idea the street cat, but hear that, you know, that soft and, for the ladies type music, and then that's what's kind of getting my buzz up right now. That's what's kind of getting me calls right now. You feel me?
What's motivating you to keep moving right now? I'm gonna stick to this rap shit. This is what I love it, and this is what I'm gonna continue to do.
Man, I kind of feel like, man, until somebody, man, crack the eggshell around here, we haven't really got our just due, man. You know, shout out to everybody that's pushing, but, you know, they still, for lack of better words, man, you know, and no disrespect to the dude, but they still feel like, you know, Nick Cannon is the face of San Diego. And, you know, that's just like one side of it, man. You know, it's really real out here, man. It's really trivial. You know, it's really grimy. You know, it's really, really street out here, man. We got a lot of things that have happened, you know, historically, that, you know, that shows San Diego is really with the shit, for lack of better words, you know. You know, that gangland, you know, episode kind of showed, you know what I mean, kind of showed the world, like, wait a minute, it ain't all just sun and sand around here, man. Like, it really gets active. So, you know, that's the motivation, man, until I feel like, man, you know, somebody, you know, crosses over that real threshold and gets some real, you know, universal appeal, man. You know, outside of just, you know, certain circuits, man, you know, the job isn't done. You know, I kind of feel like collectively it's a lot of artists that's pushing. You know what I mean? It's a lot of dope artists coming out of San Diego. So I just feel like it's just time for the world to kind of put that spotlight on us. You know, and somebody need to get up there to that forefront. So until that happens, man, you know, I'm either going to, you know, push forward for myself or, you know, as a supporting cast, a supporting member to the scene. But, man, somebody got to break through.
What do you think needs changing around your region?
Man, you know, a lot of people say it, and honestly, it's the truth. You know, it's unity, man. We need more of a scene because we don't really have a hip-hop scene, for lack of better words, man. You know, if you think about it, population-wise, African-Americans are only 6% of a 4 million population in San Diego County. You know, all of our black folks is moving to the South where they can, you know, provide for their families more. So we don't really have a supporting scene for hip-hop music. And really, the scene is just comprised of rappers. If you go to a rap show in San Diego for a local artist, all you really see in the crowd is other artists and, you know, our friends and family. But other cats from other regions can come out here, man, and they'll pack a house, you know, like if rest in peace to Jack, when he came out here, man, you know, you really got to see that, okay, wait a minute. It's really white folks, Mexicans, you know, Asians, and, you know, Pacific Islanders, and it's a whole scene for hip-hop out here, but it seems like they just don't really support us yet. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't really clicked on to the local cats. But, you know, everybody else can come down here and really turn up. which I love to see and I support. But it's like, man, we don't get that same support for one of our own. And that's what's killing us right now, man. And I think it's going to take somebody to kind of really break through all the way and bring it back to the town for that to happen.
And who are some of these artists right now, man, you personally feel who got a shot at doing that, moving with the way they're moving right now besides you?
Man, it's a bunch of us, man. You know, shout out to the boy Boss Man Hog, man, he's killing it. Shout out to the OG Mickey Slip, he's killing it. You know, Big June still got it. Shout out to OG Big June. You know, shout out to Beta Boss. You know, I-Rock Ben had it, man. Honestly, truth be told, you know, I'm one of them, I'm not closeted I-Rock fan because, you know, but I kind of felt like his album, Center of Attention, man, was supposed to be the album that kind of got San Diego to nationwide appeal. You know what I mean? And I've actually said that to him before, you know. He's one of the ones that I honestly thought was going to get that, you know, nationwide buzz. You know, Smiggs Hurdy, he's one of them. You know, Diesel, he got it. Adonis the Hottest, he got it. Bad Karma, he got it. It's a bunch of us out here, man. You know, the Marty McFly guy, shout out to McFly, he got it. It's a bunch of us out here, man, that really, really have it. And I don't know what's stopping us, really, man. I don't know what's stopping us.
That's that answer that everybody's still looking for. Everybody, I think it has a lot to do with retail. We had this conversation often, and people be like, I just don't know why we don't have a scene. I've always felt San Diego had a scene when we had retail stores. You got to speak on those situations that happen. You know, IRA coming down, shutting down all the music traders, the fan marts, taking stores, managers to jail. I've never really heard of that shit. This going on in the Bay, it's going on in L.A. They hitting everybody. That hurt the game. You know, we still hurting from it. Every year it's declining, you know, especially for us local acts.
I feel that. Like, and they shut down our avenues to eat, man. It seems like they want to control all the dollars. And that kind of puts into the same situation, you know, what's happening with Tiny Do. And I didn't mention him, you know, Tiny Do.
Bingo.
You know, like, man, you know, are they seriously feeling like they can prosecute someone with no evidence towards no crime over music? Like, that is a case for the world to check out. You know what I mean? For the world to understand, man, if they can do that to him, man, it's not safe for anybody. It's not safe for Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Nipsey Hussle, J-Rock, the Game, for anyone, man. If, you know, it kind of reminds me of what happened with, you know, Sebo, because I know he was facing some terms, you know, some time based on his music, based on his lyrical content, man. You know, he had that song Deadly Game on Till My Casket Dropped that, you know what I mean, kind of got him in some trouble. But honestly, I don't really see a reason how, with, you know, our freedom of speech rights, how they could prosecute someone based on their music, unless he's saying in a crime, I did this crime on this day, I did, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's an irrefutable fact. But just someone telling their life and their story from a street perspective, I don't see how that's even, you know, how a judge even decided to allow that case into a courtroom. You know, big shout out to Sonny Dude, man. You know, he's definitely in our prayers and thoughts. You know, everybody in San Diego is looking at that case, man, and you know, hopefully he gets, you know what I mean, his just due with that. You know, but his name is buzzing all around the world, man. You got people in Australia that, you know, never heard of San Diego rap that know about it now, you know what I mean, due to that case. So big shout out to Sonny Dude, man. And that might open the door for all of us. Who knows? We'll see how that goes, though. But, you know, hopefully, you know, he gets acquittal on that one. I believe they're still taking that to trial.
Yeah. It's still going to trial. Last Flight to Vegas, available now. Evolution is available now. All you got to do is Google. Hey, the boy is Googleable. In the words of high-end radio, he's Googleable. Check him out online.
Yeah. It's your boy Sonny Bo, a.k.a. the Bonafide Sonny Bo, Knock You Off Music, and you are tuned into Sickness.net with one of the livest niggas on earth, Coop DeVille, my nigga, you feel me? And he need to be your nigga, too, if he ain't your nigga already. Sickness.net, 100.